All right, welcome to Dean Bodi Show. Dean Bodi Show. Hello, everyone. Hey, happy hump day. Well, could be Pet Peeve Wednesday again. Hey, deanbodi.com is the website. We're getting right to it, man, today. So much stuff, fun stuff to talk about. A shout out. I'm so fired up today. Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. She's a good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. She's the good girl, Bodi. Yeah, the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com website. We've got the links on there for you to go over to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Also, the social link is there. Rocket you right over like one of Elon Musk rockets over to the YouTube channel. Dean Bodi Show. That's DEANBODI space show. YouTube channel. The teasers are on there with Bodi. Bodi's in all the teasers because without the Bodi, there's no Dean Bodi Show. She's the master of this project. She's the muse. She's the energy and the driving force behind the whole show. So, 800-878-9698. Call the Bodi Fun Line. Say something nice on there. Say your first name, where you're from. I don't know. Who is it? Oh, it's Lizzie from Portland? Oh, wow. Look at him. It's Mike from Jersey. Maybe it's Luisa from Argentina. As we're branching out and reaching out. Right away. Oh, let me get situated here. The Commercial Break Podcast. Unbelievable. Bryan and Krissy are bringing it. It's almost like they gave me a shout out on their episode yesterday. I can't be more thrilled. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart that you would do something so nice and say so many nice things. I'm so glad you're getting a kick out of the jingles and you're going to make it a ringtone. You're blowing my mind. Anyway, you guys are kind of like this. Let me tell you something here, okay? Everybody, Dean Bodi, listen up and pay close attention. The Commercial Break Podcast has got this Howard Stern Robin vibe to it, except better. How much more do we got to listen to Stern and Rob? I mean, let's hear some fresh voices. And these two at the Commercial Break bring it. And let me tell you, Krissy's voice is way better than Robin's. And Bryan has got, he's funny. He's got a great sense of humor, bringing these crazy stories about his mom and the whole flip phone thing. Too funny. Now, going off of that real quick, as we do here, Dean Bodi, get ready because we're going to be rolling around the diamond a little bit today. So, Digger the dog, Digger away he goes when you explore. Just pull his leash, go for a walk. He's your dog for sure. Digger the dog. If you don't know Digger the dog toy, we're going to get back to the Commercial Break Podcast in just a moment. Digger the dog, let me tell you something about Digger the dog toy. First of all, in case you don't remember, okay, I get a little emotional when I talk about my father, so please bear with me, as he was in the toy business in Miami, Florida, way back in the 60s, like 4 locations called Children's World. And he passed away when I was very young and, about 3.5 years old. So that being said, we absorbed as much of the toys. It's in my blood. I'm in the toy brain all the time. And, hey, look, Bodi and I were watching Puppy Dog Pals on Disney today because that's Bodi's favorite show, and we watch it together. Harlan Williams is the voice of the father of the dogs and the pets. One of my favorite comedians of all time, Harlan Williams. Hey, Billy! That guy, talk about the Harlan Highway podcast. You want to get a little bit, you want to see somebody go off, do that. And he's friends with Tom Green. I love both of those guys. Hey, Tom, Harlan, if you're listening, you're a guest on this show anytime, anywhere. I'd love, you're on the bucket list for sure. Shout out to those guys. But in a minute, back to the Commercial Break Podcast. But the Digger the dog toy. Okay, let me get a little focused here on Digger the dog. Digger the dog, digging away he goes when you explore. Just pull his leash, go for a walk. He's your dog for sure. The mom in the commercial looks out the window at the kid. Hey, Tony, where you going? And he goes, walking Digger, Mom. And then he walks down the sidewalk with Digger the dog. It's a little toy. You pull his string, and he walks out in front of you. Not like the other toys where you're always kind of pulling like the ducks. Remember the duck, the quack, quack, and they would just follow behind you and you're pulling it. And some of the ducks, like at the mama duck with the trail of little ducks, and you're pulling them down the sidewalk. Digger the dog would walk out in front of you like 5 feet. That was the cool thing. He had this cool little cool Sherlock Holmes cap on, and he's cruising. And where you going, Tony? Walking Digger, Ma. And he walks down the sidewalk, and the postman comes up, gets down and squats down and goes, "Hey, what's your dog's name?" He goes, "Digger." The old toys were the greatest. The commercials were the greatest. Oh my gosh. Now, bouncing off of that toy, Digger the dog, because the whole beauty of it was he walked out in front of you. What can I tell you? You didn't pull it. Like, here's some of the toys we got to talk about today. The bouncy ones. The Hippity Hop, okay? And there was one called the centipede. I think it was the inchworm. It was the inchworm. Ow! Here he goes. The inchworm. Hey, Millie.
Yeah, you had one of those inchworm little toys when you were in the backyard when you were little, didn't you? Oh yeah, that was a fun one, hopping around. Oh God.
So, the inchworm, I don't know. It wasn't very cute, number one. You sit in the inchworm. Okay, it looks like an inchworm where it goes like this, okay? It goes like those. For those of you that are on the audio, you have to kind of watch the YouTube channel to see my hand going back and forth, and like an inchworm would walk, like you take your finger and move it down back and forth, okay? So, you sit in this little saddle in the middle of the inchworm, and you bounce up and down, and it inches you along. And at the end, the cutest part of the commercial, the girl is hugging the inchworm. "I love my inchworm, oh God." But it's really kind of an ugly toy. It was kind of on the ugly list, but the little girl made it cute at the end, of course. So, the Hippity Hop was like this big rubber ball that you would sit on and grab these handles and bounce around like a crazy person. Okay? They had the smaller ones when you were little, and then as you got bigger, they had the larger ones that really had the most bounce. The little ones were pretty sad in the bounce department because they didn't have enough cush, and you didn't have enough weight to really hop around. But the Hippity Hop and the inchworm were two bouncy toys that were wild. Nothing beats Digger the dog, though. And I remember pushing around my little lawnmower that would have this little bubble on the top of the lawnmower, and as you pushed it, it would bounce around these balls inside and make it sound like a lawnmower. You thought you were a little guy mowing the lawn. You didn't mow anything, but you thought you were. Oh. So, gonna keep on dancing to the rock and roll on Saturday night, dancing to the rhythm in our heart and soul. On Saturday night, I just can't wait. I got a date. Gonna roll it up, have a ball Saturday night. Gonna rock it up, roll it up, do it all, have a ball Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. The Bay City Rollers. Oh, I'm fired up on this song today. Look, get out of your seat. Saturday night. Saturday night. Oh, man. I am just tripping out on that song today like never before. I don't know why it popped in my mind. Probably it popped in my mind just like Digger the dog did. And listen, bravo to Google Play and the Soundscape station. You stayed on the whole night for Bodi last night. No interruption. You cruised all the way through it. And all of a sudden, I had a nightmare because of the ocean waves I heard coming from the living room. Bodi was sailing the seven seas. Bodi was cruising on her sailboat off to one of the tropical islands. Zonked out like a light on her big bed in the whole serenity of the whole sleepy time music. I, for some reason, tapped into some weird nightmare thing as the ocean waves freaked me out a little bit. You know how you have such a bad nightmare and you're trying to peel your eyes open because you want to see if the monster is there? Oh, man. This was one of those. It just happens sometimes. What do you want me to tell you? Sometimes, I don't know, your chemistry's a little bit funky. You hear a sound that hits a trigger from when you were little, and whammo! Scary land. This is why I like the platform bed now. I don't like the high bed with all that room underneath, so when your arm hangs down, the monster can grab it. Not good. Platform, there's no room. Monster can't get under the platform bed. Sorry. Shut it down. Can't come to my house. So, taking me back to when I had a crazy nightmare back in the Kendall house in Miami. Saturday night. And I'm in my room, and listen, honest to God, I see this figure of a human body in the shadow, and it was green, glowing in my doorway that was wide open as a boy, young boy. I don't know, we're going back 8 years old, 9 years old. Freaked me out to where I jumped out of bed. First of all, I had to get psyched up to get out of the bed, to run down the hall and pound on my mom's door and scream, "Ma! Mom!" So they let me in, and I'm sleeping with you guys tonight. Sorry, giant green man's coming to get me. God, remember those days when you were just terrified of things and you had to go into your parents' room and be rescued? Giant green glowing man in my doorway on my life. To this day, I remember it as vivid as whatever. Maybe it was real. Maybe an alien came down to visit. Who knows? You know? Gonna rock it up, roll it up, do it all, have a ball Saturday night. Saturday night. Ga-da-dee-da-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, ya-da-da, Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Saturday night. Start your morning off with the Bay City Rollers Saturday night. You don't know the song, go get it. Run, don't walk. Just like I want you to run, don't walk over to the Commercial Break podcast. Because Bryan and Krissy are the new Stern and Robin. They're taking over, and look out, here they come. So as Bryan was talking about on his last episode that he so graciously gave me a shout out, it made me think of my mom and how she just kind of dove in with both feet when it came to the tech, thank God. Jumped on the computer, got onto the Facebook, tapping into all kinds of family photos and people that she knew back in the day when she was younger, and started diving into the smartphone and little by little graduating. Now she's got an iPad and she's got the Kindle and she's got more tech than I do now. Gets in the Uber and the Lyft, goes to the doctor's appointments, went to the dentist today, got her cleaning, goes and does all these things, orders from Amazon, things come to the door, deliveries here, I'm doing this and that. In the zone! And she's 92. Way to go, Mom! Way to go! And Dad, you're my driving force in life. Thank you so much for keeping that toy in my brain. That's what makes me want to watch Puppy Dog Pals with Bodi and all of that stuff. It's such a... Hey, listen, don't get wrapped up in the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of podcasts out there. Oh, God, talking about this and that, and everybody's this, and Twitter's shutting people down. And stop fighting with people. Stop arguing and yelling and having all these Twitter wars like your voice seems to matter the most. What are you doing about it other than yammering? Saturday night. Saturday night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. Keep on dancing to the rock and roll on Saturday night. Saturday night. Dancing to the rhythm in our heart and soul on Saturday night. Saturday night. I just can't wait. I got a day. Gonna rock it up, roll it up, do it all. Have a ball Saturday night. Saturday night. I can't stop. This is making my bald head hair stand up on its head. Wow. Go do stuff like that. You want to flip the triggers on your day. That's the short list. We talk about this all the time. You know, make your list that pokes those little special buttons on you, and you're going to get through this because the world's going to figure itself out. You know, and that's what it does. It's going through a cleansing process. In the meantime, you got the Commercial Break podcast. It's going to make you laugh. You got Dean Bodi Show podcast. That's going to make you laugh. What else you need to put in your little hip pocket and cruise around and bebop around? Sing some songs. Talk about some funny commercials. Digger the dog, digging away he goes. When you explore, just pull his leash. Go for a walk. He's your dog for sure. Pet Peeve Wednesday. Here we go. Here we go. Pet Peeve Wednesday. Now look, I ordered some hot dog buns. For some reason, going on Amazon and ordering hot dog buns for hot dogs seems to be such a project because Whole Foods, the gluten-free buns, I got news for you. They're disgusting, okay? They should not have been made ever. Throw them out. I tried them. So then I gotta go order them from Amazon, and they come to the front door in like a shopping bag, like I went to like Macy's. Since when doesn't bread need to be in a little nice one of those foil bags with a little, I don't know, soft ice pack to keep things a little cool? Hello, it's 110 degrees out now. Maybe we should protect it a little bit better than just a shopping bag that you threw to my door. Oh! Pet peeve. Change it. Hey, Amazon, fix it. Hey, Amazon, do something about it. That's Pet Peeve Wednesday. So look, that's the nightmare story. That's the big shout out to getting them a little excited. Yeah, I get my anxiety a little bit cranked up. Oh, I'm sorry. Who is it, Mr. and Mrs. Perfect? Oh, no, I didn't know. Yeah, I deal with anxiety at a very high level. Way up there. You know how the scale is from 1 to 10? Mine's 1 stops at like 20,000. Okay? Depersonalization, derealization. I deal with it at a high level and have been for over 25 years. Hey, that's what I go through, but we take things on head on. We don't do the drinking. We don't do that stuff anymore. No more. Done. Finished. Gone. We take things head on. Let the brain figure itself out. Take some good supplements. Do the 90-10 rule. 90% do the right thing, eating and nutrition. 10% treat. Not the other way around, smarty pants. Not 90% Cheetos and Mountain Dew and 10% a little salad. Flip it around and change your day. Oh, yeah. So, that being said, good girl, Bodi. Good girl, Bodi. Bryan, Krissy, the Commercial Break podcast. They're the best in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. 800-878-9698. Call it. Say something fun on there. Do a little sing-along. Hey, I got a test for you. You sing along with one of those funny commercials that you like, and we'll sing it with you. We did Digger the Dog today. Wow, I can't believe it. That commercial. Where you going, Tony? Walking Digger, Ma. Oh, priceless. The Hippity Hop, the little lawnmower that popped things around that made you feel like you were mowing the lawn like a big guy. How fun is that? The Hippity Hop, the little one and the big one. Forget the little one. The big one's the only one that had the bounce. And I got to tell you something. The best Bodi in the world. The pogo stick, I was pretty good at. I got to bring this up because it took a little while to get the hang of this pogo stick, but once I got it dialed in, the key to the pogo stick is to really slam it down. Once you slam it down and you get that big bounce going, you are gone. I can do a pogo stick for quite a while. Oh, I'm really good. It should be an Olympic sport. I would definitely get a medal. I think I could do it with the best of them. To this day, I could do it. You just can't be all wimpy about it and try to hop a little bit and do it. It's not gonna, you gotta work that spring like a beast. Oh yeah. So, man, I'm having a great time talking about this stuff. I want to do a little something here because I don't want to shortchange anybody in the Dean Bodi show. And let's see what we got going on here. And zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming our way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Da-da-dee-da-da-da-ba-da. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something, man. Oh, another commercial. I gotta laugh about this one. Another commercial. Okay. Life is a rock, like the radio told me. At the end of my rainbow lies a golden oldie. There's another old song for you. I can't even get into how that song goes because it's way too fast for me to sing. But what's going on? Hey, listen, Mr. My Pillow guy, I have all your stuff. You don't need to do any more commercials every 5 seconds. The My Pillow guy's coming on. That's part of this Pet Peeve Wednesday. I get it. You're successful. You went from addict to success. All these things. Okay. Wow. Well, you know, we get it. If you stop doing commercials, we still know you're out there. It's kind of like if McDonald's stopped all commercials and we would still know that it's right around the corner and they have Whoppers and stuff. Okay? We get it. Save some of your money. Filter some of that advertising money into, I don't know, helping Amazon. Obviously, they need help with more of those foil bags to cool hot dog buns and stuff. Help them fix it. So, but a shout out to the My Pillow guy. You have saved me. Number one, the pillows are the greatest. No question. I got the small travel ones. Those are awesome too. You put them around the house, put one underneath your neck for nappy time. You're done. Put a little soundscape music on or get that Calm app and take your little nap. You have somebody read you a little bedtime nappy story. It's over. Power nap, recharge, rejuvenate. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. So make it a great rest of the week this week. We're going to keep coming at you daily. Why? Because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. Don't forget the teasers. Don't forget to, hey, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Give a nice 5-star rating and a nice review on the podcast would be awesome. And don't forget to ring the bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. Why? Because these are real shows. Make it a great day today. DeanBodi.com. Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. You're the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. 800-878-9698. The hotline, the fun line, the Bodi line. Make it a great day. We will come at you tomorrow. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.